A few short years later, we're living in a
Los Angeles, California is the scene for the... Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. DA, it's all...
Good evening, Kevin.
What a story. David, thank you. Now, Golden State's starting five. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green is out there with Chris, and it's Wiggins in at the three. And for the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard is out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Zubac in at the 5 spot. Now, here is Morris. He feeds it to George. And stolen by Chris. Wiggins dishes to Curry. Wiggins against Beverley. Curry way outside. The long distance three is buried.
A consistency from the distance that Steph shoots at, I think, is one of the more astounding parts of his accuracy from the three-point line.
Morris, no good. Green, the pass to Wiggins. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And the Croatian big man, Ivica Zubac, a big hip-hop fan. His teammates call him Zupac.
It's amazing that he was traded from the Lakers to the Clippers, so still home games here at Staples Center. And Marcus Morris has raised some eyebrows in the last couple years, just being a much more efficient scorer.
And last season, Marcus Morris is named one of the hottest on the trade market.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in Marcus Morris's offseason a year ago. A lot of contenders looking to add him to the roster. Handshake deal with the Spurs, switch to the Knicks, and then eventually traded to the Clippers. So grab your musical chair and try to find a seat.
Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Well, if you're open, Patrick Beverley is going to do his best to get you the ball.
To the middle. Golden State moving the ball around. Green kicks to Wiggins. They kick it out to Green. To the inside. Curry got a piece of it.
Can't be lazy around Patrick Beverley. He's going to get you down low with hands. That time, he blocks a shot. Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And here's Leonard from 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Warriors go the other way with it. Pass to Thompson. No one near Curry as he lets it go. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got 6.
If you get Steph Curry in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you just have the feeling he's not going to miss.
Zubac the pass to George. Over Thompson. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Pass to Thompson. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
It's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Green with the block.
I like the extension there from Draymond Green, reaching out and timing that one.
And it's Beverley missing. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 2. And Chris throws it down.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow. Now, here's Zubac. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Zubac. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go. Wiggins heading to the hoop. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Well, Steph started that all with his defense. Fantastic at getting into the passing lane and coming up with a steal.
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. George passes to Morris. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And the shot goes in. Wiggins has got his second basket.
Now, Draymond Green patient enough to know when his teammates are running around, at some point one's going to break open, then he finds them.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Jermichael Green comes in for Marcus Morris. Landry Shamit's checked in for George. And it's Williams in for Patrick Beverly. Now here's Williams. And a missed layup. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Pascal, the pass to Toscano. Looney down low. Outside for Curry. Leonard with the steal. The shot that time not on target. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Warriors lead by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of the... Recently, we spoke with Patrick Beverly about his throwback style.
Old school basketball. You know?
Now, pound for pound, Greg, Beverly may be the most physical player in the league.
And he also gets in your head. It's a combination that allows him to get stops against guys as big as Kevin Durant.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Eric Pascal out there with Looney. Then it's Curry. And it's Poole in at the 2 guard. He hits both from the stripe.
And Reggie Jackson, the former 24th pick by the Thunder, wasn't content to back up Westbrook. He's basically forced his way out in search of a larger role. Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And last year, just a tough one for Looney. Just couldn't find a way to stay on the court.
Grabbing that jersey for just 20 games last year, and every time he seemed to recover from one nagging injury, another one would pop up, and Looney very frustrated with how last year went, and so were his teammates. When you're given the ball as much as Lou Williams has gotten it through the years, he's experienced enough to make those kind of plays.
To the paint. Here's Curry. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
The Warriors making a switch here. Smailagic is checked in. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Off on the layup. Clippers leading by 3. And here we go. Clippers running again. Here's Green, and he converts the layup.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
And Green slams it in.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Pascal kicks to Curry. And stolen by Harrell. And now the Clippers on the break. Bobbed up there for Green. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Nobody near Pascal. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Pascal's got his first points in this one.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one. They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Here's Poole. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Curry deciding where to go with it. And it's been a tough game for him offensively.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Jackson passes to Shamet. Curry with the steal. Here's Toscano. That one misses. So the Clippers will take it the other way.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard. Oh, great ball movement there.
Now about 3 minutes gone in his second quarter of basketball. Poke loose. Shamet with the steal. Two points. That one goes. Shamet's got the lead up to 13 now for the Clippers.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Here's Williams. Rebounded by Smilagic.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Poole, the pass to Curry. Here's Smilagic. He's defended by Harrell. Outside for Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And the layup is up and in. Curry's got it back down to within single digits for the Warriors. Williams finds Jackson. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry on the wing. Three-pointer. Hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got 11 points.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Bobbed up there for Green.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Outside for Jackson. Curry against Green. Lets the 3 fly. Buries it from three-point range. Green's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Putting on a clinic this quarter. I mean, what a tremendous outburst scoring-wise.
Here's Pascal. And it's Shamet with the rebound. Here's Green. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 11-point cook. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams, but it... And...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. JaMychal Green with a strong contribution so far in this one.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Paul George is out there with Patrick Beverly. And it's JaMychal Green. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Morris in at the 4 spot.
And the versatility of Paul George's game. Elite defense and rebounding, steals and deflections.
And you think about Paul George moving to several teams, yet still having the impact on both ends of the floor. I think that is a telltale sign that you have an elite talent in Paul George.
Outside, Green. Curry outside. Morris with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Well, just a lightning bolt there in transition. No one can match up with Kawhi, especially at his position. That time they pay the price.
Wiggins drawn the double team. Green the pass to Chris. Golden State moving the ball around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Chris has got 8 points.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Oh, Moore's in position. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Man, we see this so many times. The defense so concerned with Klay Thompson's shooting ability that he's able to burn them with moving the ball.
Here's George. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Well, Looney knows his role, good at keeping the ball moving and finding the right man for the shot.
Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Curry against Leonard. Curry passes to Looney. Banked in off the glass.
And the floor vision from Curry right there, setting up his teammates, sharing the ball.
Down low, here's Leonard. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. He has 6.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Beverly. Wiggins with some nice D. Warriors trail by 8. Thompson in the corner. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Clippers.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
And it's George finishing it off.
A good chance to see Paul George burst that time.
Stolen by George. And George with the stuff.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Back to Curry. Pass to Looney. Over in the corner, Green. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Here's George. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Curry passes to Looney. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Kevon Looney, a guy who's going to carve out a very nice career in the NBA. Remember, his rookie season just played 5 games due to that severe hip injury that he was suffering from. Once he's gotten healthy, he's shown that he can be a major contributor to any team.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Williams comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Wiggins passes to Looney. Here's Toscano. Guarded by Jackson. Looney. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And it's George finishing it off.
Now, which ways tonight has Paul George not made an impact in this game? A one-man wrecking crew.
And so it's Los Angeles, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their transition game has been in full effect. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Chris is out there with Eric Tasker. Then it's Thompson, and it's Toscano in at the 3 spot.
Paul George dunk contest, maybe a little older, but I love to see him get up.
On the wing, Thompson. On the wing, Thompson. Golden State moving it around. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. Clippers running again. And Thompson sends it back.
Now, Clay is a very good positional and on-ball defender, but him getting to a block shot like that, that's impressive.
Landry Shamet's checked in for Los Angeles. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Thompson outside. There's the pass to Toscano. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He told them this is a game of runs. It's a game of momentum. We may have the lead now, but I'm telling you guys, it can evaporate in a hurry. Let's close this thing out. Kevin?
Morris kicks to Jackson. Doesn't go that time. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. 11-point game. The lead now cut to single digits.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
Finally got themselves in the trenches. Momentum completely shifted now. We've got a tight one here in the final period.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Inside, here's Curry. That's tipped. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Los Angeles making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harrell.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Leonard. Los Angeles leading by 10. Floats it up there for Harrell.
Well, when you get into a system, your first system in the league where you share the ball, Kawhi Leonard keeping his head up and finding the open man.
Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Zubac is checked in for Harrell, and it's Patrick Beverly in for Williams. Leonard looking over the floor. In the corner, Shamet with it. Clock at 4. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the dunk by Zubac.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Chris. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And that's just a risky play to make a heave like that. Not worth it.
George is checked in for Landry Shamet. And the Warriors also making a change. Green's checked in. Wiggins, good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And that's 10 points for Andrew Wiggins.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Stolen by Beverly. Zubac's with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Leonard attacking, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And so little can be done to stop that. Leonard with the jets to scream down the lane, then toss it off with the thunder finish.
Passes it to Curry. .133 left in the fourth quarter. They kick it out to Green. Golden State moving it around. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Stephen Curry.
Just so good around the rim. Steph Curry knowing when to try his luck from there, and he gets super creative with some of the spins that he puts on the ball around the rim.
Pass to Zubac. Tries again. Chris with the rebound. Warriors trail by 10. Stolen by George.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Clippers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for George.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
It's good. And the Clippers lead by 14.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball... Oh, wow! This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Here's Green. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of...
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Living in a new but familiar world of threats to voters' rights. These tactics can make people feel their vote doesn't matter. But history teaches us not just about these challenges, but how we overcame them. And why we have an obligation to fulfill the rights that others fought so hard to enable and protect.
You can see how important and difficult it was just to gain the right to vote for many of us.
There below is Barclays Center and the borough of Brooklyn, where there's never a dull moment. Welcome, everyone. Thank D.A. Jake.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Wiggins is out there with Green, and it's Chris in at the 5 spot. And for the Nets, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 spot. Thompson looking for an opening. No good from outside.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And we hear a player's attacking rehab. You know, Greg, by all accounts, Clay took it to another level.
He said he hadn't stopped working since the 3rd day after the NBA Finals. There was even some talk of him coming back toward the end of the year, but the Warriors quickly shut that down, knowing how much he means to this franchise.
Pass to LeVert. Deflects the pass, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
Wiggins dishes to Green. Thompson outside. Back to Green. Now the pass to Wiggins. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Now here is Irving. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. The kick out to Irving. Nets passing it around. Here's Durant.
Well, this is why Draymond usually makes the all-defensive team. Just a major disruptor out there.
Here's Thompson. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
How about 3 of 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Passes it to Dinwiddie. On the wing, Irving. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Irving passes to Allen. And stolen by Chris. Wiggins with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. It's stolen by Allen. To the middle. Here's Irving. And he uses the glass on the layup.
All Irving needs is just a little room to convert, and he's good to go.
Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Curry way outside. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Irving attacking. It's good. And it's a tie ball game. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. You know, Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to win.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. Some changes for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan comes in for Jared Allen. And Harris subbed in for Dinwiddie. On the wing, Harris. Covered by Wiggins. KD dishes to Jordan. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
Chris pass to Toscano. Pulls it up. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Prince is checked in for Brooklyn. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Karis LeVert. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. 1:03 left to play here in the first. Pass to Looney. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
On the free throw, no good. Nets trail by 3. And Luwawu gets it to go.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Here's Poole. Clock is at 3. Golden State needs to get off a shot. The shot by Looney, no good.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Here's Prince, knocked away. Curry with the steal. And it's the Warriors on the break. Curry leading the charge. Toscano's shot is good.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Looney, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now.
And a free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Warriors ahead, leading by 5. And the second quarter will get underway.
Realize how easy it is to get looks from them using.
Greg, you think about the championships they've won together. Incredible connection between these two.
Yeah, I mean, they have different styles, play different positions, but both are tough, competitive, and step up when it matters most.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Curry, Eric Pascal out there with Looney, and it's Smailagic in at the 4. Smailagic passes to Poole. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And the shot is good. Smailagic has got 4 points this quarter.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Pass to Pascal. Here's Poole. The pass to Looney, and stolen by Jordan. In transition, here come the Nets. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
And a new group in for the Nets. Allen's checked in for Jordan. Kevin Durant comes in for Taurean Prince. LeVert's checked in for Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. Golden State also making some changes. Green, he's checked in for Looney. Wiggins comes in for Eric Pascal. And it's Klay Thompson in for Steph Curry.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut back down to a 7-point margin, getting the points there from Allen.
And guys, Karis LeVert can do so much while he's on the basketball floor. The problem for LeVert is just staying on the basketball floor.
Yeah, injuries have really slowed him down the last couple of years, Greg, and it's unfortunate because this kid's an outstanding player. He gets it done in every way as a wing scorer. He can make plays, he can defend, he can score the ball. LeVert says he tries to model his game after Penny Hardaway, and if he can stay healthy, I don't think that comparison's too far off.
Luwawu, the pass to Allen. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Boy, good touch inside. I mean, Allen does have a nice-looking shot, but he's really at home near the hoop.
Durant with the steal. And here they come. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Allen. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Chris, that falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Warriors leading by 3. Chris gets the bucket. Chris has got 4 this quarter.
And this is where Chris does a considerable amount of damage. Feels comfortable taking those interior shots.
LeVert tries yet again. Basket good. LeVert's got his first bucket in this one.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. Here's Thompson. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Stolen by Allen. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Durant.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And the Nets with possession. They're on a 14-6 run.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
To the inside. It's tipped and stolen by Chris. One-on-one fast break. Here's Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Boy, I tell you what, you got major bounce, but the long arms of Wiggins gives him an extra advantage converting at the rack.
And it's Marquise Chris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Brooklyn making a change here. Harris is checked in, and the Warriors also making a change. Toscano's checked in. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Brooklyn making some changes. Jordan, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Taurean Prince comes in for Kevin Durant. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for LeVert. Then for the Warriors, Looney's checked in for Chris. Eric Pascal comes in for Draymond Green. And Steph Curry subbed in for Thompson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Goes up off the inbound. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 1 on the basket from DeAndre Jordan.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Yep, that one goes in there. Toscano's got his second bucket.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And Brooklyn turns it over again.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Here's Curry. Plays it up and banks it in. And now a 5-point Warrior lead.
And Curry certainly is clever and crafty. Trickery is part of his arsenal when he gets inside. I mean, I like seeing him do his thing close to the basket.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Even with all the rings, Kenny, Draymond still plays with a monster chip on his shoulder. And that's a wrap for...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Jared Allen with a strong contribution so far in this one.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Jacques Vaughn getting going here in the second half. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Curry attacking. That's good from Chris on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
And Thompson kicks to Wiggins. Back to Thompson. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Thompson up top. To the paint. Chris makes it off the glass. Chris has got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist. Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Now, not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Jordan, he's checked in for Allen. Taurean Prince comes in for Karis LeVert. And Harris subbed in for Dinwiddie. Then for the Warriors, Smailagic is checked in. And it's Eric Paschal in for Green. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Paschal against KD. And that one, good. 13 points in the game.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Passes to Curry. And stolen by Irving. Now here's Prince. Defense right on him.
Well, I like the fact that Prince does a good job picking his spots. He's not a guy that forces things. Kind of lets the game come to him naturally.
And without a doubt, Taurean Prince comes in looking for his shot. At times, however, he can have tunnel vision.
You know, Greg, it's funny you say that because I like to think of it more as selective seeing, and he wants to see the basket more than he sees his teammates. But that's not all bad for a guy like Prince. I mean, you know, some teams actually need a player who's aggressively looking to score at all times. And I think ultimately, though, it'll limit his usage if he can't become a better distributor of the ball as well. You know, once Prince gets good inside positioning, he's going to work.
Poked away and stolen by Prince. In transition, here come the Nets. Harris with the ball, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Looney's checked in for the Warriors.
And I wonder if Curry ever thought that so many young players out there would be following his lead. He's absolutely changed the game.
Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. The Warriors trailing. Outside Curry. From beyond the arc and then some. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
That 3-ball of Curry deadly. I mean, you feel like it's going in as soon as he lets it go, no matter where, at what angle, or how deep.
Durant, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
2 on the clock. Looney with the bucket. Looney's got 6.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. So for the Nets, Allen's checked in for Durant. Karis LeVert comes in for Taurean Prince. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Wiggins comes in for Thompson. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Boy, Wiggins does it in so many different ways. That scoring versatility of his, special. This time he got it done in the painted area.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Golden State.
Looney with the bucket. 8 points for him.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Here's Allen. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from Green. And yes, it's good.
Man, such a great scorer already. Wiggins, boy, still trying to blow out the rest of his game. Increased production across the board. I think it's just a matter of...
And so it's the Golden State Warriors bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be back with you shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, we've got Green. Wiggins is out there with Steph Curry. And there's Chris. And it's Toscano in at the small forward. It's LeVert on the wing. Left side, Jordan. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from LeVert.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Here's LeVert. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for the Nets. Thompson, he's checked in for Golden State. Chris gets the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Dinwiddie finds Irving and stolen by Chris. Down low. Here's Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
A team-first player. When Thompson notices one of his guys is uncovered, he is willing to get it to him.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from DeAndre Jordan. On the wing, Wiggins. Dinwiddie covering. Curry on the wing. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. KD's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Here's Irving. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. LeVert the pass to Allen. Back to LeVert. Chris with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Thompson with the bucket.
Gotta love the smooth shooting stroke of Thompson. Outstanding at shooting as soon as he catches the ball.
Here's Allen. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Outside for Curry, and there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul, and the Warriors making a change here. Pascal's checked in. Inside, Chris. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less. You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Wiggins passes to Chris. To the middle. Back to Wiggins. Golden State moving it around. Back to Chris. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kevin Durant.
Young, rangy big man. Chris possesses a nice skill set, and I think the potential to be a terrific player in our league.
Nets trail by 9. Durant down low. Working on Chris. It's good.
Durant's ability to score in a lot of different ways is huge, and he makes it look easy.
Pass to Pascal. Wiggins dishes to Curry. To the inside. Out to Thompson. To the paint. Here's Chris. And Chris throws it down.
And once Chris gets the position he wants, he is throwing it down with a vengeance.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Dinwiddie.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Here's Allen. That shot off. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Curry finds Thompson. Chris with it. He's against Allen. Curry looking it over. A rebound by the Nets. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. On up the court. It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Do not expect anything less from Irving. A clutch performer. He loves knocking down the big shots. Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Green, he's checked in for Golden State. .32 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaking. And the second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
The 3 from KD keeps it alive and staying with the play, Allen.
Boy, you see the hustle from Allen there, guys, and his relentlessness and the mindset to keep at it really allows him to gobble up those offensive boards.
Wiggins outside. Outside, Green. Thompson from long range. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And the Warriors lead by 7.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Goes up on the high post. Misses the shot. So we see the Warriors get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really have. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Hey, I'm Brian, and right now, the Possessed packs are creeping in my team. This pack features some dominant cards, including a Diamond Claw, Kawhi Leonard, a Pink Diamond Monster in Amari Stoudemire, and a
Up now, Golden State's starting 5. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers. In the backcourt, Chris is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Raptors, Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's Ibaka in at the center position. Now here's Wiggins. Back to Chris. Kicks it out to Wiggins. 4 on the shot clock. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Anunoby with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Count that one from VanVleet.
Well, there's an awareness that's required to be a good passer, and Kyle Lowry, he has it.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. Curry outside. Terrific talented backcourts tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Here's Lowry. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, no fear in Kyle Lowry's game. This guy is happy to take it inside and seek you out.
Here's Curry. On the wing, Thompson. Inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And those rebounding numbers, GA, just speak to Curry's overall impact.
And when you look at Steph's size and the amount of time he spends on the perimeter, there's no way he should be cleaning the glass like that. But you can't teach heart and you can't teach instinct, and he has both.
Yep, it counts.
Well, you're really impressed with the growth of Fred VanVleet as a scorer. This guy's so coachable, so willing to take what the defense gives him, knocks down the jump shot.
Now the Raptors moving it up. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Pass to Curry. Takes the 3. Siakam pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Lowry's shot is good.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Stolen by VanVleet. At the elbow, it's Siakam. Anunoby in the corner.
How special can OG Anunoby be? Show off and show out.
Pass to Siakam. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Siakam on the foul.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Anunoby passes to Lowry. And a miss there on the triple. Warriors trail by 12. Wiggins up top. He's guarded by Anunoby. And it's Green missing.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And Siakam throws it down.
Well, there's elite athleticism by Pascal Siakam. Makes that easy work.
And it's the Raptors ball. They've gone on a 16-2 run, not allowing much. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And the basket by Curry.
The supreme confidence from Steph Curry to attempt that shot, let alone make it. Impossible to measure this guy's range.
Now, here's Lowry. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got his second basket of the game.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Down by 15. Green kicks to Chris. Now the dish to Curry. Back to Chris. The pass to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Wiggins passes to Chris. That shot no good. Some solid defense from Ibaka. Van Vliet wide open. Offensive rebound.
You know this about OG Anunoby. This guy's going to give you tremendous effort nightly. Really good job on the glass.
Warriors trail by 17. It's stolen by Lowry. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of a...
And so it's Toronto closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Raptors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Siakam at power forward with Gasol at center. Powell is out there with Terrence Davis. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And Curry has it in the corner. 5 on the clock. Toscano passes the basket. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Pascal's got his first points of the game. Toronto leading by 18. Davis down low. Curry meets him. Here's Siakam. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul against Golden State.
We have seen Pascal Siakam's confidence improve dramatically. This guy is becoming a problem as a scorer.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
I mean, the improvement that we've seen from Siakam, it's like nothing else I've ever seen. He's a huge reason for the success of this Raptors team.
But Greg, in 2 short years, this guy triples his output from the floor. He goes from a guy who was getting spot minutes, couldn't really get into the rotation, to an all-star. The transition game, his ability to use that speed, and then his approach, the work habits, both of those 2 things have been critical to his growth.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Pascal Siakam. The Warriors also with a sub. Smailagic is checked in. Davis, the pass to Powell. Back to Davis. He kicks to Powell. Now here's Hollis Jefferson. Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy.
I'll tell you what, Hollis Jefferson doesn't mind showing out a little bit. What a sensational leaper.
Here's Toscano. It's stolen by Davis. Fast break Toronto. And the dunk by Powell.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Pascal, the pass to Toscano. It's good from long range. Toscano's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Davis against Curry. Now here's Hollis Jefferson. defense is right there. Clock at 6. Oh, wide open look for Gasol. Here's Boucher. Warriors with the rebound. They're running. Throws it up high. And slam dunk by Pascal.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one, yes,
reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Now, Hollis Jefferson. Pascal inside, covered by Hollis Jefferson. And the turnover again by Golden State. And the Raptors making a change here. Lowry's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Wiggins is checked in for Curry. Lowry dishes to Powell. Passes it to Boucher. Back to Powell. Raptors moving the ball around. Lowry finds Davis. Stolen away. And they're moving it up. Smailagic passes to Pascal. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. Outside for Gasol. Outside Lowry. Outside Davis. Right side Lowry. Shot clock at 5. No good on the 3.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. And Gasol sends it back.
What defensive instincts. What timing by Marc Gasol. Nice block.
Lowry passes to Davis. Powell kicks to Gasol. And here's Boucher. Toronto with the ball. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Raptors lead by 20.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, what a start it was for Pascal Siakam. He had 10 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And that should...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green is out there with Wiggins, and it's Chris in its center, locking down the middle.
And how about a 44-inch vertical leap for Andrew Wiggins, and yet not interested in competing in the dunk contest.
Greg, he can really get up, but says he keeps it simple when he does. One hand or two, he's a game dunker more so than an exhibitionist.
Picked his pocket. To the inside, Van Vliet. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game. The Warriors shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Green, the pass to Chris. Thompson outside. Chris kicks to Thompson. Wiggins outside. And Curry has it in the corner. Offline with his 3.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Pass to Anunoby. And Siakam has it in the corner. And the three off target.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
For three, Van Vliet. Ibaka right side. Van Vliet passes to Ibaka. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. 3 on the clock. No good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Chris. No good on that one. Good D by Siakam. The Raptors have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. And Siakam has it in the corner. Thompson against Van Vliet. The Raptors need to get a shot off. The shot's good. Siakam's got 12.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And again, no good by Golden State. Toronto's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Back to Siakam. Anunoby kicks to Siakam. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
And the Raptors with some changes. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Powell in for Kyle Lowry. And then for Golden State, Kevon Looney comes in for Marquise Chris. And it's Eric Paschal in for Draymond Green. Up top, Powell. Pass to Van Vliet. To the wing right side. And the pass to Powell. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Some changes for Toronto. Marc Gasol's checked in for Ibaka. Chris Boucher comes in for OG Anunoby. Davis is subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. And the Warriors also making a change. Smailagic is checked in. Toronto leading by 23. In the corner, Powell with it. Beyond the arc. The shot will not fall. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Looney passes to Thompson. Marc Gasol picks up the foul. That's his first foul. 1:02 left to play in the third. Looney with the bucket.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
And it's Davis with the ball for the Raptors. Powell for three. Here's Boucher. Kicks to Powell. To the wing on the left. 4 on the clock. Gasol finds Boucher. Back to Gasol. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Warriors making a change here. Toscano's checked in. Warriors trail by 21. Wiggins surveying the floor. Fires the three. Toronto grabs the miss. Down low. Powell, that's good.
Well, this guy very capable of capitalizing close to the rim. Norman Powell making an impact inside.
Looney passes to Paschal. Back to Looney. On the wing, Wiggins. Got it up. And so it's Toronto riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. There's Boucher out there with Marc Gasol. Then there's Norman Powell. Then there's Terrence Davis. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Well, how about the defensive activity of Marc Gasol and then the presence of mind to use the push-ahead pass?
Rig, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the 2 LA teams.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Golden State moving the ball around. Ball's knocked loose, and there's another turnover by the Warriors. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Toronto. And then for Golden State, Marquise Chris, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Green comes in for Eric Paschall. And Curry subbed in for Andrew Wiggins. Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. Draymond Green grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Thompson gets it to go.
Boy, what strength from Klay Thompson. Somehow gets the tough shots to fall.
It's stolen by Green. And it's the Warriors on the break. Chris passed to Green. Here's Toscano. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Yeah, they've gotten careless, Kevin. No doubt about it with their turnovers in the second half.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Gasol. Pascal Siakam comes in for Hollis Jefferson. Anunoby, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Terrence Davis.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And the wide open shot from Green. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Wow, we're accustomed to seeing Draymond Green make the pass, but how about that catch and shoot delivery? Nice.
Pass to Anunoby. Siakam against Green. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Lowry kicks to Anunoby. The shot, no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Pass to Curry. Thompson outside. Trying to find Anunoby. Gets it to him. Here's VanVleet. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Well, the increased playmaking ability of Pascal Siakam on display. Pretty pass.
To the middle. And there's the pass to Chris. VanVleet with it. Picked up by Thompson. Outside Lowry. Out to the wing. Anunoby finds Siakam. Passes it to Lowry. Now here's VanVleet. Thompson right side. Toscano. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
That's just a terrific pass from Klay Thompson. My goodness.
Outside Lowry. 1:30 left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Siakam. Out left to the wing. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Toronto.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Pascal Siakam.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot heat.
And the Raptors with some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Siakam. Thomas comes in for OG Anunoby. And McCaw is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Pass to Lee. Down low. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And the Raptors with some changes. Marc Gasol is checked in for Ibaka. And Anunoby subbed in for Fred VanVleet. And the Warriors also making a change. Mulder's checked in. Here's McCaw. He dishes it to Thomas. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches it. Rebounded by Smailagic. The pass to Looney. Off target at the rim. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.
weekend events, you'll have a chance to earn some special reward cards throughout the mode, including Scary Terry himself, Terry Rozier, who you'll get from winning in Limited. And building your roster should be fun this weekend.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Morris, Patrick Beverley out there with Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Zubac at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Marquise Chris is out there with Green. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. Morris kicks to George. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Leonard inside, covered by Wiggins.
Terrific use of the catch-and-shoot jumper for Morris, catching the D flat-footed and torching them as a result.
Chris with it, and there's another turnover by the Warriors.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 4-point game. Here's George. Good D by Thompson.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Here's Wiggins. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Terrific pass. That's a quality possession. Green showing once again how valuable he is to them.
And given his style, it feels like Curry could play as long as he wants.
Why not? The thing you never lose is your jump shot. Plus, Steph, he can beat you with instinct, awareness, rather than relying on his explosive athleticism. And if his team keeps their offensive style of play, oh, he can play for forever.
And George, here we go. Up top, Zubac. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And it's George missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Curry, good.
Such confidence from Curry. I mean, you watch him take it inside, you think he were a bigger player.
Clippers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Leonard finds Zubac. Kicks it out to Leonard. Back to Zubac. And it's blocked. Outside Curry. Lays it up off the glass. Curry's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, and that's the thing about Steph. Fearless on the floor, but also plays under control.
Here's Zubac. A second chance effort, and he lays it up and in.
Now, with all the intensity he plays with, boxing him out is a chore. Tough.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Chris. And it's Eric Paschal in for Draymond Green. The Clippers also changing it up. Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Landry Shamet comes in for George. Lou Williams is subbed in for Patrick Beverley.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
And it's Harrell missing. Warriors have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Thompson for 3. They grab their own miss.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? And there it is for him. Morris has got 8.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Thompson outside. Back to Wiggins. To the paint. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. For the Clippers, JaMychal Green comes in for Marcus Morris. And it's Jackson in for Kawhi Leonard. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Lobbed up there for Green. It's not going to go for him.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
And he gets the bucket.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
To the left side wing. Pass to Smilagic, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And so Green will bring it up for the Clippers. Pascal, and slam dunk by Pascal.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Can't finish off the line.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Warriors have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Curry passes to Smilagic. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Bobbed up there for Green. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And stolen by Williams. And now the Clippers on the break. And it's the Warriors on the break. 4 seconds left.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Yes, that goes in.
And such a nimble ball handler. Williams makes quick work of getting down the lane, and he'll drive all night long if they let him.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. The Warriors on top, up by 2. And
everybody has a chip on their shoulder. Everybody.
Greg, that last point is key. This team plays lockdown defense.
And that's a big part of their identity. Most teams talk about being well-balanced. This team lives it.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Shamet and George at the 2 and the 3. Jermichael Green is out there with Harrell, and it's Jackson in at the 1 spot. And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in.
Such a smart read by Curry. He has an uncanny ability to know whenever one of his guys is open.
Here's Poole. He's defended by Harrell. Golden State moving it around. Toscano misses. Clippers trail by 6. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And Beverly kicks to Green. Oh, that's blocked. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Green passes to Smilagic. Outside Curry for 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game.
Always looking to fire away from outside the arc. Curry is a master at hitting these shots.
Warriors leading by 7.
Well, you know, teams look for +6s. Players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
Chris, he's checked in for the Warriors. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Curry, and the Clippers making a change here as well. Zubats is checked in, and George gets it to go.
A guy with George's focus can shrug off the contact. He won't let the defender disrupt his rhythm.
And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
Toscano passes to Chris. It's stolen by Green. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And Los Angeles with some changes. Morris is checked in for Green, and Kawhi Leonard subbed in for Reggie Jackson. Here's Looney. The shot missing, and it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Leonard attacking. The feed to Beverly. And stolen by Chris. Here's Wiggins. Wow, hammering it in.
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
Looney kicks to Wiggins. Inside. Here's Chris. And the rejection by Zubats. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, good evening. The Clippers were picked by many to win the title last year. Now, they didn't get it done, but Kawhi Leonard is not concerned. He said, we've just got to keep getting better, keep fighting. It's about the right team peaking at the right time. Guys are hoping this season their talent and their fight will win out. Back to you.
We will see. Good stuff, D.A. Thanks. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Chris. Second chance shot. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Just 4 to shoot. The shot by Looney, no good. Clippers trail by 5. Here's Shamet, and Thompson sends it back.
Oh, he hasn't been much of a shot blocker in his career, but Clay denies that.
That one goes. Count it.
Gets behind the D on the break, and the passes, I mean, it's there waiting for him.
Kicks it out to Leonard. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the half. Williams against Wiggins. Right side, Williams tries from the block, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Zubats has got 4 points now in the quarter. Looney, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And this is what you want from Looney, and this is where you want Looney operating from. The closer he gets, the more efficient he is.
The Warriors, another fast break opportunity here. And slam dunk by Pascal.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter at
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. And Kenny, Steph Curry. That's all for now.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Curry has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Chris in at the 5 down low. That's the Warriors' 5.
And coming into Golden State last year, Chris had a bit of a resurgence.
Oh, yeah. Averaged more points and rebounds than any other time in his career. Excellent shot selection. I mean, he shot over 54% from the field. He's hoping he's found something that he can build on. He's hoping he's found a home.
Wiggins kicks to Curry. Beverly against Green. Kicks it out to Wiggins. No one near Curry as he lets it go. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, you don't see that very often. A wide-open 3 is usually like a layup for him.
George passes to Beverly, feeds it to Morris. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, look at Morris, just using that big body of his to draw contact. The defense has a tough time matching up with him.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Harrell's checked in. Warriors leading by 8. To the inside. And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist by Green. Wiggins has got 8 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And stolen by Wiggins. Now the Warriors moving it up. Green dishes to Curry. Back to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State here. On the wing, Thompson. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Green, the pass to Chris. Stolen by Beverly. And now the fast break. George with the ball. And Harrell slams it in.
Yeah, and the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Wiggins kicks to Green. Here's Curry with the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. George has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Leonard has it in the corner. Up again. It's good on the putback.
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane. And he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That is his first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Curry with the 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. George passes to Beverly. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Smailagic. Warriors leading by 9. Wiggins finds Curry. A 3 ball. Green with the rebound.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
And then George with the jam.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
Wiggins passes to Curry. Fires for 3. That's a miss, and with it, he is 5 for 9.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
And it's Green slamming it down.
Just phenomenal awareness by Beverly, just dishing the ball to the wide open man easily.
And the Warriors miss again.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man, awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Well, I mean, anyone can tell they've ramped up the intensity. I mean, they're more assertive, and especially at the offensive end.
And George, here we go. Jackson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
As a kid, Jackson saw a lot of the world. His dad was in the Air Force, so he lived in Italy, England, North Dakota, Florida, Colorado. He was all over the place.
A different look for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Jermichael Green. Landry Shamet comes in for George. Lou Williams is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Shamet with the steal. For the lead. And it's Williams. That time the assist by Harrell. Harrell's got his 5th assist in this one.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside Curry. Here's the 3. Tipped away.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession wasted.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Marquise Chris comes in for Looney, and it's Klay Thompson in for Wiggins. Curry gets the bucket.
Oh, because of his quick release, so difficult to close up space on Curry.
And the pass to Shamet. And that one is stuffed right through.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Here's Harrell, and Harrell slams it down hard.
Guys, not much more a defender can do in that situation. Harrell with the focus and the strength to just power through the contact.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
That one falls. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
I mean, he's a former NBA scoring champion. Curry just shows us why. It's a terrific night for him.
Here's Zubac, and that one released in time, but no good. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. Back to the action after this word. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, Williams and Shamet are the guard set. Marcus Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Harrell in at the 5. Outside, George. Right side, Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls up. Arm's length from the hoop. He knocks it down. Leonard's got his first 2 points.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Thompson with the bucket.
A stronger guy than some think. I mean, it's not enough just to bump play. You have to do more.
Here's Beverly. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Down low. Stolen by Zubac. Pass to Leonard. Outside for George. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Morris outside. Shot clock at 6. He lobs it up. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possessions. I mean, turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Curry from deep three-point land. Off target with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
George dishes to Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists in the game. The Warriors trailing. Curry from deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Curry's got 14 points here in the second half. Inside. They double him with Green. Beverly the pass to Zubac. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And the wide open shot from Morris. Off target from three-point range. And Zubac picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Eric Paschal. Wiggins against Leonard. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
No stopping Wiggins there. You have to respect his aggressiveness and fighting mentality.
And that one misses. Clippers trail by 4. Here's George. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's 6 points for Paul George.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
It's Curry. That time on the assist by Thompson. And the Warriors lead by 4.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Green kicks to Chris. Lobbed up there for Green. And the officials call a traveling violation. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. From 8, Curry passes to Thompson. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Leonard, and he lays it straight in. Leonard's got 6 points in the quarter.
And guys, that's the man you want with the ball in his hands on that critical possession. Kawhi being his best in the biggest moments.
Clippers trail by 4. Leonard inside, covered by Wiggins. Here's Zubac. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Curry outside, and another 3 for Golden State.
Oh, Mr. Get Buckets. It's unbelievable how many of these Curry makes.
Morris right side. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Young, rangy big man. Chris possesses a nice skill set, and I think the potential to be a terrific player in our league.
Lou Williams is checked in for the Clippers.
Those are big. I mean, turns into a 2-possession game.
To the middle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Good on the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Both good from the line that time.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now to a 1-possession game.
And that one, good.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
And then Leonard with the dunk.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Thompson looking for an opening. Green kicks to Chris. Outside for Curry, taken away by Williams. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
George against Wiggins. Here's Williams. It's good!
And this is what Lou Williams delivers to his team. Quality shooting, even under the highest level of pressure.
Chris can't hit. They get a hand on it. Here's Zubac. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Outside Leonard. Four on the clock. Oh, wow. Unable to get a shot off in time, and they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up the shot clock violation. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Guys, what's your take?
And they have just enough time for a catch and shoot here. It has to be an immediate shot, though. That's their only hope.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Ivica Zubac.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
Well, they are going to replay right now to make sure he did not release it in time. So it's Los Angeles taking the W.
weekend as it's community picks. You submitted the cards to be used this weekend, and the most popular ones will have that sticker for Week 3's lineups. Good luck getting that third ring. And like always, locker codes. Enter these in the My Team Extras menu for a chance to add to your collection. Until next time, boo! And for more My Team news, here's Sasha discussing the 200.
A look from earlier as the Nets bus arrives at the arena. Nope. So the Nets starting 5. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2-guard spot. And for Golden State, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green is out there with Chris, and it's Wiggins in at the 3. And now here's Chris. Wiggins kicks to Green. Thompson outside. The tray. The shot comes out, so Brooklyn will take it the other way.
And I hope kids out there are watching the textbook form on Thompson's jumper.
So many things that you can check the boxes on in terms of the fundamentals of a great shooter. It starts at the base. It's great footwork. You square up. You got a quick release. And you got to follow through. It really is something to watch.
Here's the break. Here's Wiggins. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
That's just called working within the offense. As Thompson, unwilling to settle for a shot, has good vision and then sees the open man.
Now here's Allen, and it's Allen slamming it down.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. Passes to Chris. Golden State moving it around. LeVert with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Curry attacking. Thompson for the triple. Rebounded by the Nets. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here's Dinwiddie. He gets it in there.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. And again, no good by Golden State.
Just a bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
Here's Dinwiddie, and he makes good on the way up. Dinwiddie's got his second bucket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now Chris, after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Wiggins passes to Chris. Outside for Curry. Good on the triple.
Got to do your best to make Steph put the ball on the floor. I know he can still do that, but catch and shoot is just deadly.
Now the Warriors moving it up. Wiggins with the ball. No good. Shot missing. Here's Dinwiddie. Thompson with the rebound. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. It's a 3-point game. Stolen by Durant. LeVert the pass to Dinwiddie. Allen with it. He's covered by Thompson. Allen's shot is off. Golden State's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Back to Chris. Stolen by LeVert. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. No good on the shot. Wiggins with some nice D. Here's Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Draymond Green, a modern-day big, and of course we know the impact he has defensively, but for his career, he's only hitting around 30% of his threes, and the last 2 seasons have been well below that. It's still his willingness to take them that's going to keep the defense honest.
The Nets making a switch here. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Allen. Taurean Prince comes in for Kevin Durant. Harris is checked in for Karis LeVert. And Luwawu subbed in for Dinwiddie. Here's Curry, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Right side Curry. And there's the pass to Poole. To the paint. Here's Green. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. When Draymond plays the center position, though, Brent, 30% from three isn't all that bad.
Well, again, we'll go back to the idea of the threat of the shooter. That's going to create more space for all of the action that's happening behind Draymond Green. And, of course, we know his willingness to pass up shots to the preferred pass. That's where he really makes an impact.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Looney's checked in for Green. Irving passes to Luwawu. And here's Harris from the arc. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Looney passes to Poole. Outside Curry. From outside the arc. 5 to shoot. Pass to Poole. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Another 3 for Golden State.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Irving. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Toscano. Guarded by Harris. Toscano passes to Looney. Good if it goes. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
The key there is Taurean Prince staying with his man, the versatility to guard positions, because he can guard a multitude of them.
And recently, Kevin Durant discussed...
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot in the first.
And, Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
They've got Curry, Eric Paschall out there with Looney, and it's Poole in at the 2. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game.
Prince, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Prince has got the lead up to 7 now for the Nets.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Luwawu, the pass to Prince, scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And here are the Warriors now. Pass to Looney. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, the defender was all over Kevon Looney, and he got physical right back. That's a nice play.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Eric Paschall. And it's Klay Thompson in for Curry. And a new group in for the Nets. Jared Allen's checked in for Jordan. Durant comes in for Taurean Prince. Karis LeVert's checked in for Luwawu-Cabarrot. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. The Nets shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
It's pretty evident to see that Kevin Durant is driven to be a great player, but it's his love for the game. The passion he has for basketball is something that's just off the charts. I know he's anxious to have another great competitive year in the NBA.
And Chris throws it down.
And Marquise Chris can get up off that floor. Wow.
Dinwiddie passes to Allen. The shot misses. Wiggins with some nice D. Here's Thompson. It's deflected. They retain possession. Chris can't hit.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's an aggressive attitude defensively.
Jumps up. And Chris throws it down.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts. A terrific combo guard. Some people are comparing Poole's style to that of C.J. McCollum's.
I don't know if it's that similar, maybe stylistically, but C.J.'s size and his control are something that right now I guarantee you Jordan Poole would love to adopt in his game.
Brooklyn with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. Here's LeVert. Kept alive. And they convert at last on attempt number 3. LeVert's got his first basket.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Thompson from long range. Another 3 for Golden State.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Three-pointer, LeVert. Rebounded by Smailagic. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Thompson. Passes it to Poole. Back to Thompson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Thompson's got 5 now.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Allen inside, working on Chris. Allen's shot is off. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
It's LeVert on the wing. Back to Allen. Now the Warriors moving it up. And here we go. And it goes down 2 points. And it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
Here's Wiggins. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Wiggins has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, and the defense has been on their back heels with the way they've been running the ball up the floor.
Now Dinwiddie, Allen. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
On the wing, Thompson. Shoots the 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes. And they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Durant dishes to Dinwiddie. The pass to LeVert. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. The 3. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboards.
And now here's Chris. It's blocked. He gets it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Ray Thompson is... All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on... Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. Their biggest deficit was 6 points in the opening period. They settled into a nice... And that'll do it for...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Irving. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. Oh, the lob to Irving. Kicks it out to Allen. Back to Dinwiddie. There's the dish to Allen. LeVert against Wiggins. Dinwiddie passes to LeVert. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
What a great touch on that shot from LeVert. Even the foul can't interrupt the rhythm of his mechanics.
And the Warriors making a change here. Pascal's checked in, and the Nets making a change here as well. Jordan, he's checked in for Allen. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question, and believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Wiggins. Out to Thompson. Outside, Green. Curry dishes to Thompson. Outside, Curry. Pass to Pascal. Outside, Curry. The shot, no good. Good D by Jordan.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Second shot opportunity. Back to Durant. Count it.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Green, that falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 4 assists in the game. The Nets with the lead. Durant kicks to Irving. Here's Jordan. The shot, no good. The Warriors go the other way with it. Thompson with it, defended by Dinwiddie. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
Good. Now it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Durant with a wide open look. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Curry passes to Wiggins. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Wiggins. And it's 8 points for Steph Curry.
Yeah, it's been about the fast break. Been real kind to him here early, and they are clicking in transition.
Dinwiddie passes to LeVert. And they get it. And again, it's the Nets missing. Durant with the steal. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Dinwiddie.
Kevin knows when he can score, so he waits to make sure that somebody else doesn't have a better shot before he does that. Good play there.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Pascal. And it's blocked by Jordan. It's tipped in transition. Here come the Nets. Dinwiddie with the ball. Here's Irving. Let's go. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Curry. And he banks in the layup. Curry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
KD dishes to Jordan. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Crazy long strides there from KD. Once he gets by you on the drive, see you later.
Wiggins against Dinwiddie. Durant, the pass to Dinwiddie. Jordan inside. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Dinwiddie. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Dinwiddie's got 10.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
You can't just throw up stuff like that with DeAndre Jordan lurking around.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. The Warriors on top. They lead by 1. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Looney. Steph Curry's out there with Wiggins. And there's Chris. And it's Toscano in at the 3. Dives for it. Pass to Toscano. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
First free throw is good. The Nets making a switch here. Irving's checked in. That one misses.
Now, even with one miss, he stretched this out to a 2-possession game.
Back to Prince. Nets passing it around. Here's Allen. The Warriors pull it in. Chris has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Wiggins drives in. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Allen. Basket counts.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Whoa, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Here's Allen. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
You know what? The switch has flipped. And he's in that proverbial zone right now, knocking down 3 of 4 here in the fourth.
Steph out there singing a lullaby to the defense, gets them to sleep, and then sets up the teammate nicely.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut back down to 4 with the made basket from Allen.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
To the middle. Wiggins outside. There's the pass to Curry. Here's Chris, guarded by Harris, to the left wing. Toscano passes to Chris. Outside Curry. 4 on the shot clock. To the inside. Toscano's shot is good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Allen finds Prince. In the corner, it's Harris. And stolen by Wiggins. Pass to Chris. Down low. Here's Looney. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2.
Kevon Looney always willing and able to do whatever it takes to help the superstar talent around him get the job done. He provided the Golden State Warriors with such huge minutes in those NBA Finals contests.
The Warriors making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Then for the Nets, Durant's checked in for Taurean Prince. Karis LeVert comes in for Joe Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Luwawu Cabarro. Irving passes to Durant. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Now just a 3-point Warrior lead.
Love the way Durant just goes after the jugular there. He's used to nailing those game changers.
And it's in there. Chris has got 6 in the quarter.
Marquise Chris, that's confidence.
The drive by Allen, and Allen slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the 2-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Looney kicks to Wiggins. Thompson passes to Curry. Over in the corner, Looney. And the turnover again by Golden State.
Man, the score being this close, you have to retain possession of the ball. You just can't give it away like that.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Man, that's an excellent play call to free him up. from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Back to Curry. Pass to Chris. It's stolen by Allen. Durant in the corner.
Got it! That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Chris kicks to Curry. Back to Chris. And it's sent back by KD.
Wow, the large wingspan of Durant on full display. What a block there.
Dinwiddie's shot is off.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Changing ends quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
You really got to hit Allen if you want to stop him. Just so long and strong from there.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Wiggins. Money!
And that bucket was absolutely huge. A defensive stop now may just seal the deal.
Dinwiddie left side. And that one is off. Good D by Thompson. The drive by Green. Good!
Now, this team trusts everybody, and this time the trust was in Draymond Green.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You can bet that's what they're looking for this late in the game. They need that three.
Wiggins. It's good!
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
To qualify for the tournament, you have to participate in one of 4 game days. On these days, you'll have 4 hours to get as many wins as you can, and each win will add to your game score. Finish in the top 4 and you'll
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
There it is, the Ferry Building in San. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. And Van Vliet out there with Lowry. And it's Ibaka in at the 5 down low. And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Wiggins is out there with Green. And it's Chris in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Curry. They kick it out to Green. Now the pass to Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
So good with the ball in his hands. Curry's just as effective off the catch.
And Smitty, anytime there's a poll for dirtiest player in the NBA, Draymond seems to end up on that list.
GA, in our day, there would have been a lot of us on that list. You know Draymond just wants to win, but it's about just playing hard, and that's what he'll do. He'll do whatever it takes to win. In this league, they're just trying to clean up some of these acts.
Outside, Green. Pass to Chris. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. About a minute played so far here in the first. Curry passes to Green. Now Chris. On the wing, Wiggins. Just 5 to shoot. They kick it out to Green. And it's Lowry with the rebound.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Van Vliet finds Lowry. Over to the left wing. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Ibaka. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
Green deciding where to go with it. On the wing, Wiggins. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Lowry. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Siakam against Green. Chris can't hit.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
It's stolen by Green. Fast break. Here they come. Here's Thompson. That one, no good. Good D by Siakam. And so Lowry will bring it up for Toronto. They trail by 3. Anunoby kicks to Siakam. Lowry against Green. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. It's tipped.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Thompson finds Green. Out to Chris. Here's Thompson. Got a piece of it. Wiggins outside. Back to Thompson. Inside. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they are forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Now here's Van Vliet. 1:02 left in the first quarter. Here's Siakam, and the layup falls.
Oh, great concentration from Siakam. Takes the hit, yet his eyes never leave the rim.
And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Floats it up there for Siakam. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
The innate ability of Siakam to see the play forming and gets where the team needs him.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul. Several teams changing it up here. Now here's Curry. Toscano passes to Looney. Out to the wing. Outside Curry. Wiggins finds Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Curry's got 5 now.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Count that one.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Gasol with the steal. Lob pass to Gasol. Hammers the alley-oop through.
This is what I like about Lowry. Not just looking for his shot, even though he's an excellent scorer.
To the inside. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And here's Gasol outside, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. At the end of one, a closely contested game. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
We've got Looney. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Eric Paschall. And it's Poole in at the point guard. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Just 3 to shoot to the middle. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Now the Warriors moving it up. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Paschall, the pass to Looney. Here's Poole. Another shot. Pass to Toscano. Back to Looney. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Toronto trailing. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and the dunk by Powell.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now here's Wiggins. Looney kicks to Wiggins. Golden State moving the ball around. Paschall, the pass to Toscano. To the left wing. Here's Poole. A three-pointer. Wiggins. Siakam pulls it in. And for the Raptors, they're shooting here about 46% for the game.
The Warriors took a big chance on trading for Wiggins. The Wolves were so desperate to get rid of his contract, they added a top 3 protected first-round pick into the package.
Warriors have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. And it's Wiggins missing. And so here's Toronto. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Hollis Jefferson finds Davis. And no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
And the Warriors, in their own right, got rid of D'Angelo Russell's huge contract, but the deal was also about fit.
It was, GA. At the time, they were looking for a small forward, and Andrew Wiggins put them in the mind of a Harrison Barnes. He's more athletic, though. And then for the Wolves, D'Angelo Russell was a guy they needed in the backcourt. Interesting to see how both these guys' career end up.
And Davis gets it to go.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Here's Toscano. Poole, the pass to Looney. Here's Poole. On the wing, Wiggins. Shot clock at 5. Here's Toscano. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Looney's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
The effort from Looney on the offensive glass. A hustle player who really wills himself out there.
Siakam for three. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 5th rebound in this one. Toscano passes to Pascal. And here comes the break. Outside for Gasol. From the arc. Wiggins against Davis. Siakam outside. Davis, the pass to Gasol. Toronto needs to get off his shot. With the 10th. And Gasol able to finish. Gasol's got the lead up to 2 now for the Raptors.
Great anticipation by Marc Gasol, really known for defensive rebounding, but he did it that time on the offensive glass.
Here's Poole. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And stolen by Siakam. Floats it up there for Siakam. No good that time. Warriors have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. There's 49 seconds left here in the second. Outside for Davis. Off target from the baseline.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Toscano's shot is good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
On the wing, Davis, covered by Wiggins. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Passes it to Powell. Clock at 6. And Looney sends it back.
The tenacity of Looney there, swatting the shot back and showing off his defensive chops.
The pass to Pascal. Here's Toscano. The shot, no good.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the...
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They ended the period holding on to a... And that'll do it.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. So for Toronto right now, Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Lowry. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And this was Lowry's go-to when he first entered the league, that mid-range jumper.
Green, no luck. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Raptors. A 2-point game. Out left to the wing. VanVleet wide open. Hands it from downtown.
Fred's a bit of a streak shooter from out there, but when he's feeling it, he's deadly.
And Pascal Siakam can absolutely score in bunches. Put up 25 in a quarter last season, and when he gets going, look out.
GA, when Pascal Siakam is on, it seems like he's involved in every play. Must stay consistent. But you know what? He's a special player who can carry a team to win on any given night.
Now here's Curry. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance. Floats it up there for Siakam. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got 9.
You got to reward him. He's getting out in transition and running. Get the ball to Stephen Curry.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Warriors making a change here. Smiley is checked in. Chris Boucher's checked in for the Raptors. Lowry, good. Lowry's got his second basket.
And really, Lowry has made his career off delivering through contact. Really one of the strongest point guards in this league.
Here's Chris. And Thompson kicks to Green. Smiley passes to Chris. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. His three-pointer's off the mark. Raptors with the lead. Pass to Boucher. Outside for Lowry. Toronto working the ball around now. Van Vliet outside. 6 on the shot clock. The dish to Ibaka. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ibaka's got the lead up to 3 now for the Raptors.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
Curry's shot is good.
Stephen Curry, as soon as he crosses the half-court line, he's in range.
And here's Lowry. Ibaka right side. Pass to Anunoby. Lets it go with the 3. Warriors with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Curry against Anunoby. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
The ability to find soft spots in the defense. Curry reading it right, as usual.
Now, here's Lowry. Ibaka right side. Passes it to Anunoby. And there's the pass to Van Vliet. Back to Anunoby. He kicks it to Lowry. Ibaka, the pass to Boucher. Count it, good. Boucher's got his first points of the game. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Curry on the wing. This one for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Anunoby with it. And Curry picks him up defensively, pushing it up. Here's Chris. Makes it off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets...
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call.
And we've reached the end of the third. The Warriors on top as they wrap up the third quarter on a 12-4 run. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Wiggins is out there with Curry. Then it's Eric Pascal. And it's Toscano in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Warriors' 5. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hollis Jefferson can't hit.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Hollis Jefferson passes to Gasol. Banked in off the glass.
You know, few active players have taken more contact inside than Marc Gasol. He knows how to handle it.
Golden State moving it around. Back to Curry. Pass to Pascal. Curry on the wing. For the 3. Pass to Pascal. Curry on the wing. Drops in the tray. Curry's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
Talking about heating up. At halftime, he had just 1 made from beyond the arc, but he's drained 3 more since.
Unloads from 9. Toscano passes to Curry, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Marquise Chris, he's checked in for the Warriors. The Raptors also with a sub. Van Vliet's checked in. Raptors trail by 8. Powell down low, covered by Wiggins. Siakam inside. Curry meets him. Powell inside. Got a hand on it. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Pascal. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Passes to Toscano. And here's Chris, covered by Siakam. And Chris throws it down.
And how about the timing on the backboards there from Chris? Has the size and quickness to be a problem.
And it's Davis missing.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's the lob to the hoop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Van Vliet.
Amazing effort by Fred Van Vliet. He's up the court so fast to finish that play.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
And Siakam has it in the corner. Off target from outside.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
No one near him. That shot off, so the Raptors will take it the other way.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Davis finds Siakam, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
Good defense, better offense. Through hard work, Siakam's become a #1 scoring option.
The pass to Wiggins. Down low. Now Pascal. Back to Chris. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Young, rangy big man. Chris possesses a nice skill set, and I think the potential to be a terrific player in our league.
And the Raptors with some changes. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Gasol. OG Anunoby comes in for Norman Powell, and it's Kyle Lowry in for Terrence Davis. Green passes to Chris. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And stolen by Siakam. 1:19 left in the fourth. For 3, Van Vliet. Outside for Lowry. Pass to Anunoby. Top of the key, Ibaka. It's deflected. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Siakam. Right wing. The 3. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Lowry.
And the shot by Lowry is the definition of clutch. He relishes being the man in these moments. Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Here's Siakam. They get it back. Pass to Van Vliet. Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Golden State. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Chris throws it down.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Chris can't hit.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
Thompson way outside, and another three for Golden State.
You can count on this from Clay. He will stretch you from distance.
Lowry has the open look. Here's Anunoby. Good, nice job down low.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for David Aldridge.